What up, though? It's your boy Willie Styles in the building. You guys want to say what's up?
Hey guys.
What's going on, good people? How y'all?
All right. It is Monday, April 26th, 2021. It is the last Monday of April. I think, yeah, last Monday of April. I had to double check.
Is it?
I know, right? I was trying to figure out when Memorial Day was. I didn't realize that that Memorial Day went all the way until May 31st this year. So, you got to double check them dates sometimes. But yeah, so it is the end of the month. It is what month was this? I can't think of what the month.
April. You just said April.
No. I mean, it was a something special.
Oh, Autism Awareness Month.
Oh yeah, Autism Awareness Month. It is the end of Autism Awareness Month. It is also been 13 months since the pandemic started. And what else is significant? But you're here now. We're here, and we are ready to have a wonderful show. Make sure you guys cop some merch.
Yes.
gftradio.creator-studio.com.
Got a compliment on my shirt today.
Yeah, we got the shirts on.
First day, I ain't got mine on. I ain't got
all right. Smooth usually has his on, so no problem, Smooth.
I'm sorry, because you usually the one to have them on. Like we've been good about having them on, but some days we don't.
Yeah. No doubt.
I'm moving myself over so I can have a better background.
So anyway, tonight's show, we're going to be doing some topics out of the GFT Join the Conversation group. So make sure you guys get over there. Make sure you join the conversation, and it's over on facebook.com/group/GFT Join the Conversation. Make sure you get over there. There's tons of great folks over there, always talking about great topics, always interacting, from topics to videos to memes, whatever, so we always have a great time. So tonight we're bringing the Join the Conversation group to you. So we're going to have a few questions out of the group. I wrote down most of the last 6 or 7 topics that you posted. I don't know if you guys got a couple that you wanted to specifically talk through. So we'll.
But I'm in there. I can scroll through.
All right, no doubt. What up, though, Dame? Looks like Dame is running a little late, so we'll see him in a minute as well. And folks, if you guys have questions you want us to answer, we will answer those questions on the spot. Put us on the spot. Let us know. Let us know what you want. And we want to hear from you. I don't know about experts. I don't know what that.
We're not experts.
Definitely not no experts.
Feel free to comment.
Hold on. We experts in ourselves.
Right.
So sometimes I don't even know about that.
I can tell you about myself. I'm not gonna like it, but I can tell you about myself.
Right. Exactly. I can definitely tell you all about yourself. No doubt. So I do have a few questions already lined up. You guys got anything that you wanted us to specifically talk about immediately? Any questions you wanted us to?
No, I posted I think I may have posted the last question about the because I asked this, well, can a guy and a girl be best friends without?
That's the first one I wanted to do. Yep. So
and that came up. I saw that in another group, but it's just like. Some people, as much as I'm seeing, yeah, people have a problem with that. Like I know guys that I've dated before that have problems with that, and it's like, no, this is my best friend, and it's like, no, well, you probably fucked him. Like, no, I actually didn't, and it's not, and it's no intention to.
Right. So.
I mean,
yeah. Oh, go ahead, Smooth.
It depends on the situation. I do think. It's definitely. I'm great friends with quite a few women that I never had sex with and don't intend to, and they don't intend on having sex with me. So it ain't really, it ain't something that's untouchable that can't be done. Yeah, you feel me? Like it's very, you feel me? Especially if you mature about the situation. You know what I mean? And then, when we was younger. You probably looked at it sideways a little bit more, but as you get older, I notice, some of that stuff. What's going on, Lakila? some of that stuff don't even matter no more. You got to understand, people had lives before they met you. So if you're in a relationship and you just meeting somebody and y'all get in a relationship, you got to understand that person, that man, woman, whatever, had a whole life before they even knew who you were. They had friends before they knew who you were. So, they can't just cut that
Stop being
off.
friends with people. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean,
That's crazy because I have kind of like two male best friends. One I hang with more often than the other because the other one doesn't live as close. But me and him, like, we just been best friends since high school. And even I don't have to see him for a period of time. When we see each other, it's like we never left from being around each other. And it's just like that relationship is just like, yo, I know you, like, you know me. We ain't like, it's like that. You don't have to have that conversation. I'm gonna beat him up. But it's just crazy because I know a lot of people that feel threatened. It's like, no, if you were to meet him and be around him, like, I would bring this person around you, and you will be able to see the dynamics. Not only am I friends with, like, well, that's my best friend, like his friend, that's my homegirl. Like, I don't see her as often either because they live further away, but they both come to my house. So it's not like, hey, we coming down. All right, come on. Like, let's all chill and kick it and talk about, catch up on, see what's going on in each other's lives. But like, that's the level of friendship. It like, to Clint's point, it becomes an issue when they can't be around you when you're around your spouse, or they can't be around you when you're around your mate. It's like that odd thing. Then yes, you might have a question because if you can chill around me and I won't suspect anything or think anything when you're in my presence. Then if you don't come around me, then I'm gonna have questions.
Right. Yeah. I mean, me and my best friend have been friends for a little over 20 something years, and that's always been a big thing. Was like convincing her boyfriends or me convincing my girlfriends or whatever that we're just friends, right? That we never had sex, never dated, that kind of thing. That we just are friends, that not best friends. Like she's my legit best friend. Like, she's the best friend of all my friends, and the biggest thing is, like we were saying, Smooth, is being mature, right? When I was younger, like you said, I think I would have looked at it a little sideways, seeing somebody else in that situation. But as you get older and you realize that you value friendship more than you value, you value friendship more than, hey, what's going on, Unc?
Hey.
Uncle Fillmore right there. You value those friendships more than you want to destroy them by getting into what is, like Keela said, toxic relationships.
Yeah, because you know how that person, and that's the thing, like, that person.
Say it again.
I said that's the thing that people don't get. Like, I know this person,
mm-hmm.
like, because that's your best friend. They telling you all the good, bad,
everything.
And different.
Exactly.
They telling you everything. So you're like, yo, ain't no way in hell.
Right. Right. And that's the thing too for me, was like, me and her, like, I know for a fact that the type of person that she is, that we wouldn't meld well in a relationship, and I believe the type of person I am, she probably feels the same way. The thing is that we know that we are really great friends, and that we have this I'm sorry, I think the echo might be coming from my side. That we're really great friends, and that the relationship that we have as friends is so needed. It's something that we both need, you know what I mean? And that we both don't take for granted. We that kind of thing. So we basically would do everything together too. We party together, we travel together, when we are having a bad day, we talk. When we're having a great day, we talk, that kind of thing. So it's not like we have any need for more than what we have, right? So I think that That's a big thing too, and that's another reason why you end up valuing that more than anything else and trying to move on to something else. Now, admittedly, I did end up marrying one of my best friends back in the day, so there's it got complicated because we did both recognize that we liked each other more than just friends, and we ended up starting to date. But when we first started dating, that was the first thing we said was like, look, if we're going to do this, we need to make sure that we maintain our friendship, that we don't really want to blow this friendship because we decided to hop in the sack together. That was the biggest thing. And we always pushed, moved forward, double checking that, like, you know what, do we still have a friendship here, not just a relationship? You know what I'm saying? So
I was going to ask that, Lakila, because you ever had friends that you slept with that y'all just knew that y'all was better off as friends?
And that's happened to me. I've been with women that I was just friends with, and then we end up pushing forward and having sex, and we end up still friends. I mean, I got a few friends now that I've had sexual relationships with them, and to this day they can call me up and be like, hey, I just want to ask a question, or I need to do this, or I need to do that, or say vice versa. I can be like, hey, I know you got this business going on. I need some help with this, blah, blah, blah. We'll help each other out. We still connect, we probably don't hang out or anything like that. But, not because of the relationship, but just because, like you said, distance, maybe timing, that kind of thing. But, there's still, like I said, sometimes it can make it complicated. It can make it awkward, but it was, I think if you're mature enough and you have the right attitude about it going into it, you can come out of it, okay.
I definitely have friends that I slept with, and we remain friends. But see, that's a different question though. That's a different situation. See now, so it's like now, if I'm in a relationship, that has to be told like that. Well, that has to be like if my girl asks, I have to keep it real. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep it 100 at all times. I'm gonna tell the truth. I just can't. You feel me? Because I'm just bad at lying, to be honest with you. So you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So I'm gonna keep it 100. But at the end of the day, we can still do business. We can still chat here and there, but the friendship won't be the same as if I'm single. So if I'm single, we can hang, we could chop it up and still not have no sex involved and all that. You feel me? But if I'm in a relationship, a woman lying if she's saying she ain't gonna feel some type of way you hanging with another female that y'all done had sexual relations with and y'all still fly. You feel me? Because you're gonna be like, what y'all still fly for?
Right. Going on with that? So of course I've gone through that, right? I've gone through that a few times because of the longer relationships I've had. My ex-wife, that was one of her biggest things, was like, you got a lot of female friends, and I know you've been with at least a few of them, that kind of thing. And and that would be the thing, is like I would let her know, like, oh, this is an ex-girlfriend, or this is somebody I was with, that kind of thing. Like you say, you do have to be honest, especially if you're in a relationship that you value. You have to be honest with that person, like, yeah, this was the situation I was in. But a lot of relationships that I've been in, I didn't be that honest because it wasn't that kind of relationship at that point. We hadn't grown to that where I needed to be like, oh yeah, I smashed that and I smashed that, and we're gonna go hang out, that kind of thing. But in contrast though, I also did minimize the women I was around, right? Like there's a woman right now that I was really great friends with, and we got into a sexual relationship, but I won't hang out with her now because I know that my fiance wouldn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because one, the sexual relationship was more recent than anything, as well as, it wasn't like a long time ago. Like, one of my ex-girlfriends, we were dating when we were teenagers, right? So it was like, that was so long ago. I go over her house right now. My fiance won't care. It's like, we've just been friends. We're almost like family, actually, because we have family members in between us. So it's like, she's not going to care about that. But this woman, I know for a fact she'll care. She'll have problems with that. So you got to be respectful of your relationship. Like you said, you do have to be like, you know what? I know better. I'm not about to go on a date with my wife or my ex-wife in a relationship with my fiance. That's not going to fly, right? Not a date, but you know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. But it's just about being respectful at that point.
Sonny?
yeah.
I'm reading the comments. I
mean, that's true. That's the one of the things is like sometimes, people will say that they're just friends, but they may still have ulterior motives, right? And they may still want to.
And that's the thing that I get is most of the guys that I date, they be like, because like anybody that knows me knows I was a hardcore tomboy for the earlier years of my life, like hardcore. Like all you see me around was dudes. I was just chilling, playing PS, PlayStation, and all that. Like we used to just be playing and just chilling, like drinking, playing cards, all that shit. That's all I used to do. Sweatpants, hoodies. That was me. So transition now to I'm a little bit more girly or whatever. And so now it's like, oh, those your friends. Like, yeah, or they probably they'll probably want to fuck you. I'm like, well, I don't care if the ideal is in their head, it's not in mine.
Mm-hmm.
So they could I can't control how that person may or may not feel. That's not substantiated. It's never been, huh?
Can you trust that person around you when just because
that's what I'm saying. I've been around them probably drunk and everything, and I was fine. And it wasn't like they tried to take advantage or try to see where I was at with it or nothing like that. So for the person I was dating to be like, well, they probably would smash. And if they made a pass, I would. And if I wasn't feeling them, I'd be like, yo, bro, I'm good, whatever. And I probably would be mindful going forward. But you're saying, oh, well, but his mindset was, well, even if you're not thinking about that, they're probably thinking about that. So this is why you shouldn't hang out with them. And it's like, no, I've been hanging out with these niggas forever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like if I felt uncomfortable, if I felt any type of way, then I wouldn't. And at the end of the day, I can't control how anyone feels towards me.
Right. I mean,
I don't feel that way towards them.
Yeah, and I think that's another big thing about these male-female relationships, and even same-sex relationships. When there's when you're involved with somebody, when you're a friend of somebody who may like same sex, you never know how they really feel about you. If you're in it just for the friendship, and they're in it for some ulterior motive, and they're just not saying anything, you're not going to know, right? I mean, I've been in relationships, I've been in friendships like that where I was like, dang, I would like to be in a relationship with her, but I don't see this happening, right? I'm mainly like, I don't see that happening. So I'll just be her friend because she's cool. Like, I still think she's cool, that kind of thing, but that's the maturity in me where I'm not about to be like, trying to smash just because she let me be her friend. I may see that I don't want to be in a relationship with her, or that she's not going to want to be in a relationship with me rather. And maybe vice versa. She might feel that way. I mean, I think a lot of times it's just about maturity at this point, right? It's about, are you going to do what you say you're doing, right? If we say we're both just friends, we're just going to be friends, right? And
I'm like the guy that I was friends with.
Or it's not going to be weird unless somebody makes it weird. Like at this point, Sonny can't be just friends with Dame, right? Because he's already made it weird, So
yes,
so it's like that's out, right? You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's really about. I don't think it's really about can you trust them that they don't really want to have sex with you. It's just are they acting like this is a real friendship or not? If they're not acting like it's a real friendship, or you feel like you're always on the defense trying
he called you a hater
kind of thing, then yeah, you may want to reevaluate this friendship that's really not a friendship. This is just an opportunity to smash, right? So or if you consider him your dick in the jar, that kind of thing. You see what I'm saying? Because women do that too. It's not just men. Women do it too. They may be like, oh yeah, we're just friends, but deep down inside she knows as soon as something go wrong, she calling them up if he can smash.
I've had women that were who I thought were just truly friends, but deep down, like they had real feelings.
Yeah,
and they felt, and they felt some type of way when they see me with somebody else, and all that made me feel some type of way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that means you ain't keep it real with me from the door. You feel
I
me?
would feel awkward. Well, I've had one friend I know come out and say that they really like me and this and the third, and I felt awkward because I had been around this person for years. I had certain situations. It's like I really can't. I as much as I really hardcore dug the friendship, and it's like I can't. Now I can't be like that type of friend with you no more.
Right.
Like,
No,
cause I'm
more
talking about like staying at a bitch house,
more like
everything. Like I stayed at his house, he stayed at my house. We shoot the shit, everything, and it was like now we can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing is like if your relationship with that person has crossed lines or barriers that you wouldn't normally cross.
Well, not all the time. I ain't not like sleeping in the bed or nothing like that. Like not that type of situation. Like you know how you just at your people's house, you get a little drunk, and then they're like if you at my house chilling and you get a little drunk, I got couches and extra beds. Find one and go to sleep. Same way. Like I'm over here. If I get a little tipsy, I can call an Uber too. But at the same time, you can drive me. But we both drunk, so you go ahead and go about your way. I'm gonna be over here, and it was fine.
That ever happened? Has that ever happened to you right there?
Slept with a friend that ruined the friendship?
No.
Because the sex was trash.
No,
well, not because the sex was trash, just because I had sex with her. Yeah, I did end up ruining a friendship. I mean, I told her I would still be her friend, but she doesn't like me anymore. So
I didn't have sex
because
with the person.
The sex was too good, and now she wants to be with me, and I'm just like, oh, I'm good. I don't want to be with you. I was like, we can be cool, but you don't want to be cool. She want to be better.
I didn't have sex with the person, but like I'm big on like kissing is very, very intimate. And I was at their house and we was chilling and they were a little bit too drunk. And I was trying to be the helpful friend, like make sure you get up to your room and I'm about to go, all right, you drunk, let me make sure you're good or whatever. And I'm about to go. And then the motherfucker kissed me and I was like, wait a minute. I didn't expect that. It was some sparks flying. I was like, you know what? I need to go because I was not expecting that. Now I can't hang over here no more because that shit just happened. And I didn't expect my reaction to be the way it was. I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. Because I'm rip my clothes off. I'm going to touch them inappropriately. I was like, nah, I got to go. Like,
okay.
We too, like, we was too fly for that. And it's like, if that goes left, we can't be friends no more. And so I was just like, yeah. And I'd be seeing her, I'm like, hey, from afar. I don't even talk to you no more.
Right. Exactly. I mean, I think that kind of stuff can happen, and especially because you've probably built some kind of relationship with this person that you already care about them, right?
Yeah.
And so then now you have this extra thing that happens, a kiss or a certain touch or whatever the case may be, or them just saying, hey, what up though, and then you just go for it, and it's like, dang, So I think that you do have to be careful in that regard.
What makes you toxic, Lakeela? Tell me.
I know, right, Keela? What's so toxic about you?
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, because she over here like I don't know what's going on. I've not dated guys because like if it's a guy it's a guy that's been trying to talk to me for forever. He's a fucking sweetheart. I'm just not gathered there, and unfortunately, I don't like him in that manner. But on top of that, I'm not where I need to be at. So even if I was to like date him, I would probably fuck it up. So it's like let's just be still cool.
She said,
I'm gonna probably fuck it up.
Well, yeah, I guess that could be toxic.
That's the definition of toxic. That's the definition of toxic.
Right.
I flirt a lot, but I'm not toxic. I flirt with everybody though.
Yeah, I guess the question is it disrespectful flirting or it's all flirting disrespectful, right?
Is she my friend on Facebook? That's why I don't see her posts. I probably flirt back, but
I'm her friend, but I don't be on Facebook enough. So.
Me neither, really. But I'm about to send you a grown.
I'm about to send her because I'm a flirt too.
Go ahead and flirt with her. Go ahead.
Hey, what you doing? No, who need to stop posting pictures? Joy ass. She ain't right. Now listen.
Bro, I saw both of y'all.
Joy over here. I'm minding my business scrolling so that's what you're gonna do? Okay. Okay.
You often resist commitment so you can justify talking to different guys. And so, I guess that's, you're being toxic to yourself really at that point. But then, I guess that's also one of those things you do have to be mindful of.
But
And
is she
I
really?
think that, huh?
Is she really being toxic to herself? First
Well,
of all,
I think she's being toxic to herself, but not to the guys, because I think she's being protective of the guys then at that point, because she's not setting up these bad relationships, because she's like, hey, if I can keep these barriers up and they'll never get hurt, because she's going to just move on or do her thing. Nobody gets hurt, basically, right? So I think
I feel like she not really toxic to herself. She knows herself, and she knows she's not ready for no relationship. So why even enter
Yeah,
into a relationship? I've been in that position.
exactly.
I can't judge just because she a woman
right,
is different. Like, nah, I understand. Like, I wasn't ready for a relationship. I was single and I was mingling. You feel me? So you feel me? I don't think I was being toxic to myself. I think I was being real with myself. I knew I wasn't ready for no
right,
relationship. I wasn't ready
yeah,
to commit. You know what
I
I
think I'm
mean?
toxic for myself because I be picking the same type of people, and I'm toxic right now. So I don't know what I'm doing with myself. So I've given up on myself for the time being. So I'm single and I'm not mingling.
right. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Smooth. I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, being honest with yourself doesn't mean that
Exactly,
you're
LaKayla.
hurting yourself. That means that you may be actually saving yourself, right? You're saving yourself from yourself, right? So yeah, I guess you're right
Mhm.
about that. I didn't think about it like that. So yeah, so I take that back then. And then, like she said, the guys are still being hurt. They still want the sex. They still want to be with her. So and yeah, and that's another thing, is that means that some people will try harder, right? That she's going to run into that issue of, even when she tries her best to push them away, they're going to try to push in harder,
That's
try their
because they
best
don't. Because
to do whatever they
if they
can.
want sex, that's all they want. They don't care. They're like, listen, I'm not trying to be with you either, but we can fuck. You got needs. That's what I hear all the time.
No,
I'm
see
working on myself.
well,
Well, you have
that's
needs. I do, and I also
that's
have
the
toys.
problem with guys. It's like they only want sex at first. And then when they get the sex, then they be like, oh, wait a minute, I want to be in a whole relationship with you. That'd be the problem. And I bet that's the problem Keela has too, because I know Keela. I know her. And she's the type of person you want to be around. She's got that kind of like attitude, that personality, that I'm sure that's really what's another part of the attraction. And I'm sure if she asked the sex in at the same time, they probably like, oh yeah, I really want to be in a relationship with her because she's so freaking cool and she's so one of those people like that, you can just chill, that kind of thing. Oh yeah, I've seen your seductive side too.
I'm gonna stand on this. Seductiveness is highly overrated, especially
Right, right.
when it comes to women trying to seduce men, because we super easy.
But and sometimes you only got to seduce them. Sometimes you only got to seduce them. Like you can
Yeah.
just
We
be
super easy.
yeah.
But
Like
but
listen,
like I said, I think and women like her will run into that problem where even if they try to push the guy away, or if the guy thinks that's what he wants, it's just sex. Then next thing you know, he's in love too, because now she done put it on him, and she cool, and you know what I mean. She not asking for much, right? That's another problem, right? Because now she's not asking for much or anything, and he's gotten that far, and A, B, C, and D. So now he's got everything. Now he wants to be in a relationship.
And I always say, dudes are way more sensitive. And
Yeah, I know her religiously.
you know what?
I get it.
I
But
was
dudes
very
always
professional. I kept it very professional.
dudes is way more sensitive than women. So like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When
Absolutely.
when a dude really likes somebody, you feel me? It's like he don't want nobody. You know what I mean? He trying to cuff that thing, and like the song say, can't save it if you don't want to be saved.
Right,
You feel
exactly.
me?
Yeah, exactly.
I be feeling bad for the dudes that really be trying to get you, and it's like, listen, like, and that's where I'm at right now. It's like a couple in particular that are really trying to like come for me, and it's like, listen, I'm really not like I'm really don't. Like I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm not like I don't want to consistently text you motherfuckers. Like I don't none of this good morning shit, none of this good night shit. Like none of the stuff that has to like you know how you talk to somebody the stuff that you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
No,
want
we
none of
not
that.
Keto.
No, we not. Yeah,
yeah, we on
but
point.
it's
We
just
on
like,
point.
yeah. But it's just like when you're really not in that vibe to even date or talk to anybody or get to know anybody, it's like they go hard, and it's like, listen, I want to be like, I'm trying to be an asshole to people.
Right.
Like I'm really trying not to be, and it's like you're gonna make me be an asshole, and I don't want to be that way because I'm just like, listen, like I really don't like nothing. I don't want nothing. I don't want to none of this shit. And it's like, well, no, well, you know, you just need the right person. I don't need anybody right now. I need me. And they
See,
don't.
that's when a man ego. That's when ego. I ain't even gonna say it, that's when ego period comes into play, because at that point, you know, like women say, like how women try to change a man, how we always say women can't change a man, but she always tried to. That's the same way dudes do the same thing. That's the type of situation you don't want to be kept, but they try. That's just them trying to prove something to themselves.
Yeah, I don't want
Feel
nothing. I
me?
don't
If
want
they can get you,
none of it. I don't want no balls and pee. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to send messages.
Right.
Nothing.
Right. Yeah,
Like
she
if you
said
say
she,
hi,
she
I'll
said
say
she
hi
really don't
back.
want to be committed right now. She don't know where she's going or going to be or when. And I mean, yeah, if you definitely don't know, especially, I mean, not even just not where you want to go, but like what your end goal wants, what you want your end goal to be. You know, you don't know what your ideal relationship is going to be, that kind of thing. You know, that might be part of the issue too. Is like you're in this space where you're like, I'm not really searching for something, and I'm also not really sure what I'll be searching for in the future. Then yeah, you definitely don't want to get involved in something and then feel like later, like, you know, I'm sorry I just led you on. That's kind of like what you did, Sonny, when you had to tell your guy, that one guy, like, you know what, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not ready to do this. I'm not ready to
That was
move
his
forward.
birthday the other day too. Oh
yeah,
it was funny. Huh?
No, I figured that's what you meant, Keela. I just was saying that it doesn't even, it's not even just that in terms of where you're going, but it's just like where you're mentally going, right? It's sometimes it's even about that. It's like, you know, what do you see for yourself later on? How you want to even be living later.
Dame, you're here.
Yep, Dame's here. What's up, bro?
Hey, bestie.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's true too, Keela. Yeah, being in a relationship and making decisions, you face it because a lot to ask of your mate to understand your dreams. Yeah, I mean, and that's that. You know, sometimes it's. I think it's also scary for a person to feel like they need to ask somebody, like, you know, I want to go do this, and then knowing that you're tied to this person, right? You know, I know a lot, especially a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people who have big dreams that will take them out, like artists, you know, a lot of artists, actors, stuff like that. I got a friend now, he's well, he's currently in Atlanta, but he's all over the place, literally. Like, he's here for a couple of weeks, he's in Atlanta for a week or two, he'll be in LA, he'll be in New York. So having a relationship for him is like, it's like chaos, right? Because he already has enough chaos because of his acting dreams and his profession, but you know, to pull somebody else into that, it becomes chaos, right? Right, Keela, you know, asking somebody to leave their family, leave their jobs to go run off and follow your dream, that's a hard press, right? You know,
yeah.
or may just make you feel like it's a hard press, like it's something that is hard to push on somebody. So, you know, I think that's the big thing. She says she chooses to be single because she's not sure of herself, so she just claimed to be toxic and do her without with her warning. Yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever it takes to keep it clear that that you're not available. I guess do that, do you?
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, I mean, I think you're doing it right. You're doing it right.
But what's the next question that you got?
Yeah, hey Brett. Yeah, it says it's hard having a relationship as an artist. Yeah, inconsistent income, moving a lot. Yeah, it's definitely a lot. The question was about men and women. The original question was about men and women being friends, being best friends. But I think we kind of morphed it into just relationships in general between men and women, sex between friends, and that kind of thing. So
yeah.
Next question.
Oh, I was about to say
Hey, I got something real quick.
Yes, sir.
Going on with the same topic. One of my Facebook friends, I don't want to mention her name. She made a question of or a statement of how some men can wait in the wind for a woman to become available once they've been put in that friend zone. How accurate do you think that is? How
Are they waiting in the wind to step in and be like, "Hey, I'm here"?
Yeah, like being that shoulder to cry on. How what's the percentage like?
Oh, from my personal experience, that's real. That's real. Like I just recently not really lost a friend, but like stepped away from a friend because of a situation. It's like you didn't like they were like upset with me because they felt like, listen, you're going through this and you could have just been with me, and why you call me over here to vent your problems and blah blah, like cussed me out, and they left. I was like, oh, okay. I thought you were my friend. I thought you were my friend.
My fault. I was a little distracted. Can y'all what was the question again now?
Are you okay over there?
The question is, how often do you think friends are waiting in the wings to be your next?
Oh yeah, often. I think it happens quite often. Sometimes you'll never know, because you know some people that take it to the grave once they get a taste of how you might react. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Maybe because they seen you how you reacted with somebody else that was in a similar situation with you. Then they going to, all right, let me keep my mouth shut. You feel me? But like I said, I've been in that situation quite a few times, honestly. And to be honest, I've been on the other side too.
So you had somebody waiting in the wings, and you were waiting in the wings?
Well, I didn't have them waiting in the wings. They put themselves in the wings.
No, that's what I said. I said you had somebody waiting in the wings.
We all like that's how that situation come about. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Don't nobody put you there. You put yourself there.
Exactly.
You feel me? Exactly. So, you know,
they may put you in the friend zone, but then you the one sitting there like, well, I'm just going to wait my turn.
Exactly. So, now I mean, that's on you. But as I got older, you know, I was young then. But as I got older, you know, for me, I always said, once you put me in the friend zone, don't ever try to change your mind. Don't ever come at me and try to change your mind about it. You know what I mean? Because once I put you in the friend zone, you never ever gonna come out that bitch. You feel me? Like never. You feel me? So you do the same with me.
Like you better stand your ground.
Yeah, you pick a side, stay there.
You said that, stand on that shit. Ain't no humping around these parts.
Yeah, once you pick a side, stay there. You feel me? Especially if I'm the one that tried to you know, come out the friend zone and I get shot down, boom. You know, I can take it. We can still be friends, still be fly, no issues. But don't ever come to me be like, well, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. Nah. You feel me? That is
right ass over there.
So,
exactly.
So Keela says you don't really hear males saying a female is in the friend zone. I guess Smooth just beat that out.
Hold on, no, Keela, I've been friend zone. Same thing. I got friend zone before, and I felt the way.
Yeah, I don't know too many guys that say that, you know, I'm putting this girl in the friend zone. You know, she's either a friend or I'm smashing. One or the other. Ain't no in between, you know.
I had a guy put me in the friend zone and I did not like it. I was like, well, excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not look at me? Do you see me? No? Hey, I gotta be in the friend zone? That's terrible.
Hey, Clint.
So one night when we drunk, I can't touch you inappropriately? Okay.
Now, what happens if it's just bad timing? Like, you know, it's a couple of times, you know, bad timing. They're in a relationship, you know, they can't
that was
really.
Bad timing for me. Like, what you mean?
What the heck?
Like, what you mean?
You like it's all bad timing then. That's
at some point you gotta have some type of pride about yourself. You feel me? You just can't be waiting around being an option. You feel me? I'm nobody's option. Either I'm number one.
You don't have to be an option. You just
I'm saying you meet somebody.
You're just dick in the jar in case something happens. Like he's right there. Let's just break that jar, get it done.
I mean,
Man, being dick in the jar ain't a bad proposition, brother. I'm trying to tell you.
That's a different situation. That's a different situation because I ain't sleeping with nobody I'm in a friend zone with.
Okay.
You feel me? A friends with benefits and a friend that's in the friend zone is two completely different situations. Yeah, you feel me? No doubt, that's two completely different.
So he said he'll be.
But you know,
EDJ, he'll be an EDJ, but if he friends on you, it's not working out no more.
Yeah, but you know what? To be honest, to really be in the friend zone, you gotta have tried anyway, right? You really have gotta either you've tried or you wanted to be, right? You wanted to be that person. You wanted to be in a relationship with them because
I got friend zoned about a couple times early on in my young years.
So what I'm saying is that the technical friend zone is where you end up when you've tried or you guys have tried to be together and they either kicked you to the curb early or y'all broke up, that kind of thing.
Or you told them you liked them and you were in love with them. And they was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's my definition.
I think if you feel like you're in a friend zone, you were trying anyway.
I was trying to slide in. It was like, nah, we just friends. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, see, that's my definition of a friend zone.
Because I've tried.
If I'm friend zone or I friend zone somebody, that means nothing ever happened. You feel me? So if we did something before and we got history, then I mean, like, we just got history. I don't consider that a friend zone. We just friends now. You feel me? But if we already done did the nasty, you know what I mean? We done sucked and did everything on each other. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Ain't no friend zone. That ain't no friend zone.
I was in the friend zone. They told me no. The killer, they rejected me. I got rejected. Like I was in love, and they was like, I love you. Like, you know how you like somebody, you had a crush on them forever, and you tell them, like, you get your little heart up to tell them, and it's like, yeah, let me tell you. Right. I know we're friends. But let me tell you how I feel about you. And you know how I feel the way about you. And I got friends on.
God's definitely friend zone. Look here, let me tell you something. God's definitely friend zone. You feel me?
Yeah, we almost kind of had this question earlier, Brittany. She says, have you ever slept with someone that you really just a homie? That was really just a homie, like y'all would kick it together, but y'all slept together on some let's see, and then y'all still remain homies.
Yeah, we talked about that, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We all been there.
Yeah,
I ain't want to be his friend no more. The killer, I was not his
friend no more. Friends that I just, we did it. Didn't want to go any further with it, but we're still friends. We're still cool.
Yeah. And always,
killer, I felt rejected, and I was not friends with him anymore because I was mad.
Now the question is, the ones that you this question for everybody, the ones that we well, not Dane, and really not Willie engaged, so Willie can't really answer this question either. You feel me? But
so just for me,
I guess it's for both of us, really. Nah, because I can't even ask that question.
What? What's the question? Now I want to know what's the question.
Well, all right. Well, to the ones you used to the friends that you used to touch inappropriately, that you don't know more, is there ever an opportunity? Because I don't consider them friend zone, but is there ever an opportunity to touch them inappropriately again?
Well, if I touch them inappropriately and I liked it, oh yeah, it's an opportunity. Especially while I'm single, it's an opportunity.
Okay, that's why I say I can't ask them because they're not in they in relationship.
yeah, we can't answer those questions right now.
Yeah, no, but if I touch you inappropriately already, like, yeah, I could. I'm probably gonna. It's the likelihood of me touching you again is very likely.
Keela said yes. Keela's like yes.
Exactly, right? Like, yeah,
I got a question from the group. This is from somebody who's staying and enjoying the conversation.
Exactly, Lakila. I got it once, I get it again, right? Why
not? One of our loyal subscribers, Aisha Nicole, she had asked this last week. Fellas, is it important to you that your woman finds you sexy, makes you feel sexy and desired by her? I thought that was a good question because a lot of men do feel that way. They want their woman to, you know what I mean? But I notice a lot of women don't.
Oh, I do. If I like you, you're attracted to me. Like, if I like, that's just it. Like, you're gonna know it. You're gonna know it. I'm probably trying to touch you inappropriately. Just look at you like, oh, you gonna okay.
Right.
Gonna walk by like that. Oh, you think you're grown?
How do you feel about that, Dane?
My thing is psychological. You have to make me feel good psychologically and intellectually. That's the big thing for me.
Damn, you got body issues. You don't think you're sexy, Dame? Dame,
you're sexy man.
Don't worry, Dame. You're a sexy man. I can tell you that.
That doesn't
embrace
really
your sexiness, Dave.
Embrace your
No,
sexiness, bro.
it doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, every once in a while, like, oh, he's cute, he's handsome,
right?
Like whatever. I don't care about that.
Right, Brittany, you gotta let him know. Then you got my man. If I'm humping you, you sexy, and I'm gonna touch you inappropriately.
No doubt.
Yeah,
so Dame wants to be mind fucked, basically.
You want to be okay. But I like, and I guess also was to add on to that.
Both. We could do both.
Sometimes I appreciate a woman initiate. You know what I mean? Sex and all that. Exactly. Not always being the one. Not always being the one that got to initiate.
Right. Time out.
Didn't we have that discussion on the podcast about guys always initiating sex?
It's a question I actually posted too for you, Sonny, for your show.
What?
Yeah, we definitely did. Yeah, we did a show on
that. Yeah, but it was a specific show of a couple. He's saying why about women having sex after they get married, like it's a chore.
Oh, did we get on that last week?
What's that?
No, we did Saturday. I don't think we touched on that.
Yeah, no, I think that was gonna be for the next show.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Will. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it was Smooth was talking. Go ahead, Smooth. Oh, okay. But yeah, for me, it's the same thing. Like you said, is that I definitely need that what is it? The comments, the touching, the looks, everything. I want it all. Because I definitely enjoy being. Because one, I feel like guys don't look good, right? I feel like as men, our bodies don't look like nothing to women unless we like muscle bound and got the 6-pack or the 8-pack going, that kind of thing. Unless we looking like The Rock or something. I don't feel like men in general look sexy to women in my mind. I don't know why. I just feel like that. So I always think like when a woman tells me that, then it definitely feels good. It definitely hypes me up. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel like, like I said, it makes me feel wanted. It makes me feel, I like her to make me feel sexy, because I'm definitely gonna tell my woman all day, like, you sexy, you beautiful, you got this, you got that going on, that ass is fat, whatever, compliment I'm about to give her, I'm gonna let her know. So, so I want that reciprocation, because I need that too. I need that same. I think it's like, well, at least in my mind, and I know some people have said this too, is that the way I love on you is the way I need you to love on me.
Yeah. And it's funny because I know for me, I'm more of a, like, I know the guys that I date, like, they be like, oh, you think you look cute today? No, you think I look cute today, and thank you for telling me that I do look cute, or whatever. Or they like, well, are you wearing that? So I do those kinds of things. I'm like, oh, so you putting the jewelry on today? Oh, you smelling good today? Okay, who you trying to catch? Like, shit like that. Like, I'll say shit like that, but then I'll also say, you look nice today. And they're like, oh, I had this one guy I was talking to, I used to tell him he looked nice. He's like, I ain't even dressed. Like, you don't got to be dressed with everything on, like, the chain, the earring. You don't got to get, like, you're cute just as you are. Like, I think you're a snack, just like regular on a regular day, just not looking like nothing,
Right.
I think you're cute. So that's why I said, we said this on the past show. For me, it's more of if you catch me on a bad day and you think I look cute, I'll like that comment. Not that I don't like the comment when I get dressed up, because I know I'm getting dressed up. I know I'm going to look cute.
Right.
When I'm not looking up to par normally, and you see me and you say I'm cute, I like that more. So that's the same way, like you said, it's reciprocated, the same for a guy. If I'm dating you and you're not dressed up and I still think you're cute when you're not dressed up, then I definitely find you attractive if you're not dressed up, you're looking scruffy or whatever the case may be. If I say you sexy, you look, all right, oh, okay. Like, if I'm looking at you like, all right, like, listen, walk by me again.
Right.
Walk by me again and see what happened. Like,
I mean,
I didn't even look like nothing.
My thing is, I've been overweight most of my life. And so I always just feel fat. I feel fat. I feel out of shape. I feel, you know what I'm saying? So for a woman to tell me, like, baby, you look good. Like, you look, you looking good tonight, or you whatever. That blow my head up for one, but it also just makes me appreciate that she appreciates me when I don't feel at my best, right? You know what I'm saying? So even if I, I mean, when I throw a suit on, I definitely feel my best then. But outside of that, it's like, just hearing that, like, like I said, it just makes me feel good. It gives me that drive. She gonna get it too. She gonna get it. So,
Kelly, like Kelly Rowland said, though.
She said she's aggressive and love to make her man feel like a king, make him feel like he's the king of the world, but she just don't commit. She's sticking to that not committing.
But like Kelly Rowland said, you know what I mean? Motivation. That's how the song goes. Yes. Motivation. So I love to be motivated. I love to be encouraged. I love to be know what I mean, hyped up. It's dope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
I'm a hype up whatever man I
Exactly. I tell people, like, I've dated some unfortunate. One guy I've dated was so unfortunate looking, but I loved the fuck out of him, and he was the sexiest thing to me. Couldn't tell me he wasn't. I loved him. And people say now you dated him? Yep. Sure did. I love him. That was my baby. Like.
Well, I think we talked enough about relationships for the moment. I want to jump into this one question that I thought was funny because I apparently
gray sweatpants.
I apparently won when this question came up. I didn't get a prize though. I'm still looking for my prize. But when this came up, I thought this was funny because I never realized. Goodness, if this thing will come up, what is it doing? Sorry, my computer wants.
All right, because you over there having a moment. Have you been drinking?
It's popping up now. And now it's gone. All right, here we go. Let me share the screen. Don't worry, Sonny is not going to get his ban.
I won't even think about that. Oh, yeah.
Even Jasmine said, yes, the Grace sweatpants.
Gray sweatpants is like dumb basketball shorts, pajama pants, work pants. Listen, don't start on me. I'll be watching. Listen, I miss work for that particular reason.
Let me stand up for a minute. So
this one is the one we had where it was like, how adventurous are you with your food? So you got a point for each type of food that you eat. What did you get, Sonny?
Well, I didn't do this one, so let me you get a point for each one, right?
Yep.
Sauerkraut. Crabs. I had some oxtail recently. And 4 scallops. So yeah. 4. So it's sauerkraut, crabs, scallops, and what was the last? What was another one? Go up. Oxtail. So that's 4 I eat.
That's all you've had is 4?
Yeah, I don't like the rest of that shit.
What about you, Smooth? You had like 20, didn't you?
Yeah. I definitely had 20. Anchovies, duck, liver, sauerkraut, oysters, truffles, tripe, gizzards, oxtail, raw fish, crabs, sardines, chitlins. I may have had pig ears when I was younger. I know I had pig feet, but I'm not sure. But spam, chicken feet, blue cheese, razor clams, century egg, scallops.
Razor clam?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. That was just when I was in Virginia. I didn't even know what it was.
Sauerkraut up by itself.
Yeah, sauerkraut.
I was in college. Yeah, I can't. I used to. It took me a while.
Like if I get a hot dog, it's like 75% sauerkraut, the rest hot dog and bun.
Right.
That's how I had to learn to eat it, but I had to put a whole bunch of relish, whole bunch of ketchup on it to be able to stomach it at first. And then once I got used to it, I was able to eat it.
I fucking love that shit, man.
But I eat sardines like a snack. I eat sardines on the regular because they're healthy. They're healthy, first of all. But I love sardines.
They are.
Yeah, I love sardines.
Yeah, so
I haven't had anchovies in a while.
Yeah, I haven't had anchovies in a while. I've had them a few times, but I haven't had them in a while. What about you, Dane? How many did you get?
Easy, 2.
You say 2?
2.
Oh, his number lower than mine.
Which ones did you
Spam
have?
and liver. Spam and liver.
Liver and who?
Spam.
Oh, and Spam. Yeah, I think most people have had Spam that have been in the hood.
You grew up in the hood. You had Spam somewhere in your childhood.
I know my mom ain't give us no goddamn Spam. Thank God for that, because that looked like they're like corned beef hash, which is disgusting. It's just not good.
What?
Spam wasn't in my house, but it was in my cousin's house.
No, I don't.
I know I love corned beef hash. That was my stuff.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I don't eat baked macaroni and cheese, man. Listen.
So Keela said she's had all of it except kimchi, razor clams, durian, century eggs, and foie gras. I didn't realize I had foie gras until I looked it up, because I was looking up what each of the other ones were that I didn't know about, and I found out I did have foie, because I had duck liver before. So I was like, dang, I didn't even realize I had that before. I didn't know it had a name. We just called it duck liver. So
yeah, I never had a durian. I didn't know what that was until I had to look that up.
Yeah, durian is some kind of like fermented vegetables or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said they had to outlaw it in certain places because it can be a good smell, but then it could be terrible too. Yeah. And I remember some lady brought some durian to our job, and that junk was reeking. It was terrible. She was eating it up though. It was like we thought we was literally wanted to puke. It was so bad. Yeah. A lot of this is from, like, I got family that's from the country, so I think I had 28. I had anchovies, duck, liver, sauerkraut, oysters, truffles. I believe I had tripe before, steak tartare, not crickets, gizzards, chitlins. I want to try crickets. I want to try the chocolate covered crickets. I forgot where you can get them from, but I want to try them. There's certain like restaurants that serve them. Of course, we got oxtail, raw fish. I love sushi.
I recently had oxtail.
Crabs, sardines, octopus, pig ears, snails. I had an opportunity to try squirrel, but I didn't. I was like, I couldn't do it. I was like, nah, man, that's too country for me. I couldn't do the squirrel. Tofu, Spam, never had durian. I want to try quail eggs. I've had rattlesnake. I've had cow brains. I've had chicken feet, frog legs. I love frog legs.
Hold on, blue cheese is on it? Oh, I like blue cheese. That's 5. That's 5 for me. Blue cheese.
Yeah, blue cheese. I love blue cheese. I just had blue cheese this morning. Rabbit. I've never had kimchi. Never had razor clams, but I would like to try them. Never even heard of a century egg or I've heard of blood sausage, but I would never eat blood sausage. Foie gras, I've had that, scallops, venison, and eels. So yeah, so I've had a lot of it. Spam and potato soup? No, I can't do it. Remind me never to have your potato soup.
So, I don't even like potato soup. I don't even like how that sounds.
Man, I gotta find out.
It sounds like it's just a potato and some sauce around it.
I got it. Like I said, I was in Virginia. I was in college. I can't even tell you.
Oh man. Yeah, somebody on the group was telling me I need to try the kimchi. So I got to figure out. I believe there is a Korean restaurant here. I just don't know where it's at. I got to find it because I think it's in the suburbs over here. So I got to go try it.
We got one right. And it's one right by the around the corner from me, by the hospital, a Korean spot.
Yeah.
Right across the street, kimchi. But
yeah, I don't like ham, Keela. That stuff is so nasty to me.
I love ham. Ham.
Yeah, I can't do the ham.
Oh, it's just vegetables. It's just cabbage and radish.
Yeah, it's just some kind of vegetable. Yeah, that's why I was like, I want to definitely try it. At least I can knock that off.
I probably had that then because I love cabbage.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I love cabbage too. So I'm like, I'm definitely.
My mom made the cabbage. Oh my god!
I wouldn't mind trying durian if it didn't smell so bad.
It's like eating.
See, I can't. I don't think I ever try rattlesnake or eels.
So rattlesnake is just like alligator. So if you've had alligator, you basically have tasted rattlesnake already.
Okay.
Eel is like, have you ever had mackerel? Have you ever had raw mackerel? So it doesn't have a gamey, fishy taste, but it has a similar texture as raw mackerel. But it has a better taste to it. And then usually if you get it in sushi, put some eel sauce on it, which is not really from an eel, but it's a type of sauce. Put that on there. It's amazing. Put that and some eel and some octopus together, bro. You'll love it. You'll love it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
I don't know why, because I've tried octopus, so I don't know why I'm just so against eels and snakes. I just don't like snakes, so.
Right.
And then I remember I went fishing one time. I'm reeling in. Man, this long ass eels on the end of my hook, man. I like to throw my fishing pole in the water, bro. Man, listen. I was scared to death.
Man. Now, another thing on there that I haven't had in a while and I would really love to try again was venison. And I have not had venison in so long. So one of my coworkers a couple of jobs ago had venison sausage and he was supposed to bring me some. Never did, man. I was so mad.
I think I had my grandma cooked it. My grandma cooked it for me. Well, not just for me, but for the family when we was kids.
You're right, Keela. It is one in Canton called kimchi. I forgot all about that place. All right, I'm gonna have to see if they really got kimchi there though. Call kimchi. They're like, no, we don't sell that shit though.
Lord. All right, what's the next question?
All right, next question. Anybody else got a question before I put one up on the screen? That's funny. I had your question already queued up, Smooth.
Let's see.
Here we go. So this was another question, Sunny.
Oh yeah, that's when I posted.
So overthinkers, how bad would you say your overthinking is? Oh,
that was so funny.
You're muted, Dane.
I said I'm overthinking it right now. What are you talking about? I'm still thinking about it.
So when you overthink, Dane, what makes you overthink things? Like what kind of things do you overthink?
Scenarios. A lot of scenarios, like what if moments, if this comes arise or this arise, especially right now with all the beatings of, police are beating people like hotcakes right now. Is like, what happens if I get pulled over?
Mm-hmm.
And what if something happens to me, God forbid, where they go through my Facebook, they're going to see a whole bunch of memes. They cannot get me with, oh, he's throwing up gang signs. I was waiting. Hello. What are you talking about? See, it's like, what can they really get me on? I'm not going to ever pose with a gun in my hand or lots of cash because I got kids. So I don't have none of that. This is like, this stuff like that. Just,
right.
Overthink it.
My overthinking comes in when we which is kind of weird, is when things start going real good. You feel me? So when things start going real good,
what immediately, can I lose?
Not even just what can I lose, is all right, how can I not mess this up? You feel me? Should I just continue doing what I'm doing? Or is me thinking about it going to mess it up? Do I need to act? Am I missing something? It's not what I mean. So it just it's like an avalanche of thoughts start running. And sometimes it leads to inaction.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? Because I'm overthinking the situation. That's my,
too good to be true.
Yeah, too good to be true. When certain things, like even when I meet somebody and they super cool, like it's funny how that saying used to go, like, who sent you? We used to always say that. Who sent you? Like, know what I mean? Like, so my mind immediately goes there. And like, to even get into a relationship, we all had some posted something on a discussion board. What's the worst response to "I love you." I think Sonny posted.
Oh,
Yeah, I
right,
posted
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that shit was hilarious. It was so wrong, but it was hilarious.
yeah.
Right,
So
yeah.
it's like I know
That can go
me.
on for days.
Yeah, I know me. Sometimes when somebody says, especially if they say it way too soon, for me, like my mind just start like, I mean, like you don't even know me. You feel me? Like I got so much going. Like you know what I mean. So I overthink and sometimes sabotage the situation.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely been
Well,
there.
I overthink everything, like literally everything, and mine is so bad that I'll overthink something. So like I'm like 10 steps ahead of it. My reaction is at the 10th step. It didn't even happen, but I'm like,
Exactly. Like you already done created
I'm
scenarios in
already
your
like,
head that you think
in a
gonna
whole
happen.
like relationship wise is worse because like I'm upset about 10 steps after this shit.
Mhm,
You know
mhm.
And
how
like
bad
my
it is.
reaction is what is to that. It's not even to what's currently happening. It's just that part. And I have to catch myself like, oh, what the fuck? Like that didn't even happen. But like
Right.
my mindset and it's like it's more so like if I call you and I'm dating you and you don't answer your phone and my mind immediately goes to you're probably entertaining somebody else. Then I'm like 10
You're
steps.
doing something
I'm
unproductive or
like,
some other bit.
yeah, I'm like somewhere else with it. Now like he probably like her. He probably spending more like his 7 like and it's not even it's bad now than it ever's been because I think I overthink now more than ever because of situations that I've been in the last couple of years. It's like I'm just for whatever reason, like my insecurity level is at like a 10. So it's like we're dating, you don't answer my phone call, you're fucking somebody immediately. Like I can see you, but you're fucking somebody. And I'm upset, hysterically crying. I'm depressed about it. I done sat here and like sing, got music on, got me more depressed. I'm crying. Then I see next day, like, hey, oh no, I fell asleep. I'm like,
Right, exactly.
You know what actually helps? I play chess. Now that's a game you have to think way ahead of like why he moved his knight there. Dang it.
I
That would
chip
actually
you in
help
chess.
you out. You said what?
I
What you
will
say?
chip you in chess. I will chip.
Okay, I'm gonna give my information now. You can reach me at Agent Shinlo on. Good night.
yeah, but that's how bad and it's not, it's like relationships is like that with just anything. It's like even work shit, family shit. It's like, and that I know right now, like when I get in situations with people that I love, and it's an argumentative situation, I shut down because my mind is 10 steps ahead. I'm already like we're past everything that just happened, even though it didn't happen. And before it gets worse, I'm just going to shut down because I know where it's going. And before I get there, I'm just not going to be involved. So, and it's like this emotional detachment. So if you're trying to have a conversation with me, I shut down. There's no conversation because I ain't saying shit.
Before
Yeah, I
you
want
go,
to go
Willie.
back to Keela's first comment. She said that her commitment situation is a result of overthinking, and I definitely was going to ask her that. Was like, is that because you're overthinking this whole thing? And I've been there for sure. You know, I've been in relationships where I end up overthinking the relationship. You know, because I feel like I'm seeing something not as bad as Sunny when it comes to thinking that just they sleep or that they took a nap that that they never coming back. But I have been in that situation where I mean, I literally just had this conversation with my fiance the other day where it was just like, I had this, I was like, I think you want this, I think you want that out of this relationship. And she's like, well, hold on. Like, let me tell you what I want. So it was like, we have, but honestly, it was because I was overthinking the whole thing, looking at things she has said. I'm putting, bar charts or star charts together, like decision charts and all that kind of stuff. And so I think we definitely have to be careful about projecting our own fears and our like she said, her guilt and her flaws, projecting that to others, because then you overthink them into situations or them into a corner. So we definitely have to be careful of that, because it's definitely sabotaging the relationship. And then, like she said, overthink or spending money causes her to, or being afraid to spend money is because of her overthinking. I definitely am that kind of person. I was just telling somebody today how when I'm
right there with you.
Yeah, it's like when I'm getting ready to go on a vacation or something, y'all know I love the vacation. I'm the first one to be on vacation. But to see me in action trying to go through the process of getting that vacation, you would think I was never going because I'll be like, oh man, do I really want to spend this money? Oh, do I really want to go to this one place or do I want to go to this place? Oh, wait, is this the right time of the year to go? Oh man, is the weather going to be right? I overthink everything before
That's how I
I feel
am when
that
it comes
trigger.
to
You know
going
what I'm
out.
saying?
That's how it is when I come to going out. My daughter, one day she watched me and she was like, "Mom, what's wrong with you?" Because like I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to this thing." I was excited about going to it, bought my ticket, everything. Came up to the day of the event, I was on just overload. And she was like, "Mom, just get dressed and this is fine." Because I'm like,
right, exactly.
then you like, I don't know how y'all are us females, but you got to try shit on. We super self-conscious. So it's just like, do I like you have this ideal of how you're supposed to look.
Believe
and
me,
then,
I'm the same way. I'm the same.
then
But I'm
you
not
don't
even
look
into
that
fashion
way.
or nothing. I just feel like I'll get into something and I'll be like, wait, is this the right thing to wear? Or am I going to look right in this? Or if people going to look at me funny because
And
of
then
my
you put it
size
on and it's like,
or
it
my
don't look the way you
style?
want it to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it
I got
comes
a
to me
question.
buying my,
No, go ahead, Dan.
I was gonna say, when it comes to me buying my suits and ties, I'm on point. I don't hesitate. Like, yeah, I like it. Now the question is, do I like which tie better with it or this tie better with it? So that's the only
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Now when it comes to just regular clothes, ooh, don't know about those jeans. They're just
Mm-hmm.
black. Do I need them more black? Can it be faded a little bit? Does
Right.
it does it does it go with this shirt? Oh, I got another shirt like that at home. That's when I get in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Quick question, because can y'all pinpoint the root of y'all overthinking? Because I can with certain when it comes to situations. I could remember vividly because I remember when I was young, like from like 18 to I say like 22, like I was on a road, like what I mean, like I was accomplished, like I was knocking things down. You feel me? And then everything flipped. It seemed like no matter how hard I tried, and no matter how, and I believe I talked about this on the previous show. And I always say you can always have the right intentions, the right mindset, and things can always still go completely wrong.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's what happened. I remember even a friend, he was going through a lot at the time, and he was like, damn, bro, he was like, you can't catch a break. You feel me? So within that, I went into comfortable mode. I went into finding a place of comfort. I went to safety. Let me find what's safe. You feel me? And for a while, for a long time, it took me a while to even come out of that, to take the risk. You know what I mean? I had to look back and really study back of the things that I used to do without even a second thought.
Yeah.
Without even like boom, and then when you fast forward to like my mid-20s to late 20s, everything I was second guessing myself for every decision. You feel me? So like I could pinpoint where my overthinking really started to affect my actual life.
Yeah.
Me too. I think for me it was when I finally, like, for the better part of my life, I had, you feel a certain way and people made made my feelings feel invalid. Like they didn't validate my feelings. So for me, it was, I had to find validation in if I was okay to feel. That's why if y'all notice when I talk to y'all about outside of here, we have conversations, I need y'all to validate that I'm correct in thinking the way I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I don't think people get it with me. And it's like, no, I need you to validate that because for me, it's always like, it got to the point where when I started to rebel and express my feelings, it was like, you're doing too much. You're not right. And it's like, I know I'm right. So because if I say to you, like, if you're hurting my feelings, Clint or Willie, and I switch you outside and say, y'all, this is what's bothering me, all of a sudden I'm the aggressor and I'm wrong. And that's how it's been for a very long time. So now when you see me, when I talk to y'all outside of this shit and I'm going through stuff, I'm looking for validation to make sure that I'm feeling what I'm supposed to be. Like would you feel the same way I feel in this particular situation? Because even at 37 going on 38, people still, like, I can tell you right now that you did something that bothered me, and you're saying that I'm coming at you wrong, and I'm like, no, I'm as a person, I'm telling you, you did something that bothered me, and I need you to correct it or address it. But now I'm wrong for bringing it to your attention, or I'm wrong for feeling the way I feel. And it's that constant need for me for validation. So I overthink, especially in relationships, not just romantic relationships, but like friendships and sisterships and all, like cousinships and all that other relationship type of vibes, is because I've been programmed for so long, like embedded in this shit, like 10 or plus years, that my feelings aren't valid. And as soon as I say that
gaslighting, you basically need somebody to ungaslight you in order for you to.
Because it's been this way since, like, I ain't even gonna lie, it's been this way since I was a teenager. So now I'm at 37 going to 38, and I still need, when I ask for advice, it's like, hey,
yeah, that's exactly
this is what's going on.
It's like it takes an outside person to say, don't worry,
should I feel this way?
Yeah,
and that's the problem. And like, even now, like that's why, like, even when I tell my friends now, they're like, why you shut down? It's because I'm done. I'm tired. Because I keep explaining the same shit. It's not going nowhere. So now, like, when you try to argue me, you get nothing out of me. I just shut down and won't say shit. And it's like, why you not saying nothing? Because what's the point?
Yeah. For me, I've been an overthinker. Back into my teenage years, maybe before that. So I can't even pinpoint for you what started it or when it started, because it's just been a part of my life. There's always been, like I said, I've always been a careful or cautious shopper. I've always been the type of person that runs scenarios back and forth across in my brain about how a person's going to react to something I do or what I did, or, like Kimmy was saying earlier, because of your own guilt, flaws, things like that. Like my not only my guilt and flaws, but my insecurities also come into play in that. Me being insecure about certain things that I say or certain things that I do have caused me to overthink situations. Even my confidence sometimes does, because, a lot of times my confidence comes off as arrogance. You know what I mean? So people, I feel like, and I know when that came into play was when me and my ex-girlfriend broke up. And she told my ex-wife that the reason we broke up was because I was so overly confident and arrogant at times. And not the reason why we broke up, but one of the things she didn't like about me. So that was something that stuck in my mind. Like it still sticks in my mind to this day. You know what I'm saying? Because me and her are good friends now. And, so I always think about that, and then like when I deal with her, I'm more cautious about the things I say, because I'm always overthinking, like, I don't want to come off as arrogant. I don't want to come off as, that kind of thing. And can't say confidence. Yeah, can't say confidence for sure. But it's like, things that I feel will not be taken as I put them out there. What my perception is versus what their perception is becomes something that I think about as well. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but that's been like that for a long time. A lot of those things that make me overthink have just been in my life for decades and decades. So
I gotta ungaslight myself.
Yeah, you definitely gotta ungaslight yourself for sure.
Shut the valve off. Shut the valve off.
But like you were saying earlier, with the communication, with having that validation, you got to realize sometimes you got to validate yourself, right? Take a step back, like really take a step back and say, you know what? Am I asking too much? Am I being overbearing? Am I being too, am I the one that's pushing this too much? And if you can say with honesty to yourself that no, I'm just looking out for myself and my well-being, my personal, state of mind, then no, validate.
And that's the thing. Like one of my friends, like, why don't you address certain things
for you? Not everybody has to accept you. Like, I don't know, I forgot who posted it today. I know I reposted it about not everybody is not everyone is your customer, right? Everybody can't be your customer. And what that means, it's not just about selling something. Sometimes it's about selling yourself or being who you are. And just like your mama might have told you when you were younger, everybody ain't your friend, right? Not everybody is going to understand what you're selling, what you're conveying, who you're being, what you're putting out to them. Not everybody's going to understand. But if what you're doing is in the best interest of you, and you're not asking too much of that person to accept that, then walk it back and put that on them. It's not on you.
But that's what my one friend was like, why don't you tell people, like, why don't you address, because like we had conversations like with issues that were going on, and she's like, why don't you address them? I said, I feel like it's for me, because I know what the conversation is. Like I've attempted the conversation, knew where it went, and it takes me to a place of PTSD. I'm good.
Right.
Because I'm not going to allow you to get me upset when I know that what I'm saying to you is, like you said, for my well-being and for you to understand. So for that point, it's like, you know what, I'm good. Like, why? It's the defeatist attitude, but that's just like multiple. Like it's not. And then she's like, I said, it's attempt. I'm good.
I want to go back to what Willie was saying about insecurities and how to affect my overthinkers. Because until you start talking about that, I remember a lot of people put their insecurities on you when you trying to be the best version of yourself, just to knock you down and make them feel better, to make you feel like you're doing too much. That's why, I hate that saying like you're doing too much. That's why when you had the brother on here, Ansar,
yeah.
My fault, bro. He was like, if somebody telling me to slow down or I'm moving too fast, well, then they just gotta get off. When I was younger, especially when I was like junior high, I remember a lot of people used to say I was conceited or stuff like that. I used to be like, I never understood that. You know what I mean? Because I like myself, because I love myself. You feel me? You think, you know what I mean? And because I wouldn't allow you to define who I am, y'all felt some type of way. So, and I always remember my mom, your parents sometimes they'll tell you stuff. And that's why I be careful what I say to my daughter sometimes. Because I know sometimes my mom used to be like, you think you know everything. Right. Or my dad or the world don't revolve around you. She used to always say that. And I used to, in my mind, when she said, I'm like, first of all, I don't think I know everything. You should know that I'm smart enough to know that I don't know everything. You feel me? First of all, I'm not that, you know what I mean? I'm not that type. That's only an idiot would think he knows everything. I'm not an idiot. You feel me? And then I don't think the world revolves around me, but my world revolves around me.
You, yeah.
Yeah, like you were saying, Willie, I got to make sure my peace of mind straight. I see all the chaos that y'all are portraying. You feel me? As far as my parents at the time or other family, I don't want to be a part of that chaos. So just because I'm trying to do, I remember one time my dad smacked me in the back of the head one day when I'm walking through his house. Boom. Stop walking around here thinking you better than everybody.
Oh, damn.
Word to spawn. He did that. You know what I mean? And my first response was, I thought I was supposed to be. You feel me? That's what you told me I was supposed to be. And he couldn't say nothing. You feel me? So, but I noticed from them situations, as I got older, I started to, you know what I mean? Well, maybe I shouldn't say this right here because they might get offended. They might take it the wrong way. Or maybe I shouldn't do this, you know what I mean? Because he might, you know what I mean, think I'm trying to show time on him or prove that I'm better than him or something like that. And in turn, you really hurt yourself.
Yeah.
You really hurt yourself. You know what I mean? That goes to the root of overthinking because somebody done put their insecurities on you.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I think that's a big thing because and that's what I'm learning. I like, but for me, I just, at this point, like I said, I'm in the point where I just don't feel like arguing or going back and forth and trying to get you to understand something. I'm just done with it all because if you don't understand at this point, I'm okay with that. Like I've accepted the fact that you're not going to and that's what I had to get to the point where you understand that they're not going to they're not going to get or feel where you're coming from because they're stuck in how they feel.
No doubt, no doubt.
And that was the part that I had to understand which was hard for me because I'm one of the people that I don't want you to be upset. I want you to understand where I'm coming from so you can know while I'm like, cause like, and that's being authentic. If you're my authentic friend, family member or other, I want to be authentic around you. So if you do something that bothers me, I should be able to address it to you. And at this point, I don't feel comfortable with doing that. So either we're having a fake relationship or a fake friendship.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because I can't talk to you because as soon as I open my mouth and say something that you don't like, I'm the aggressor. And it's like, no, I'm trying to. And that's the thing. Like, and that's why I said I despise fake relationships because I want you, like, if I'm upset with you or if you're upset with me, I expect you to tell me, hey, I'm upset with you and tell me why so I can fix it. Don't be upset with me and not tell me why because I'm probably going to do the same shit because you never told me why I upset you. I'm like Willie said on the past show, I'm not a mind reader. You may have taken something I said out of context. You may feel a little something way about something and took it out of context. And if you tell me, I can address it and correct it. Or if I said something to offend you, apologize and get past it and not do it again. And that's what I expect from my friends. If you do something that bothers me, I'm going to say, hey, this is what bothers me. Let's fix it because I love you and I want our friendship to be or our relationship to be authentic. I should be able to come to you. And at this point, it's a lot of I'm just going to chill, and then that's the problem number one because when you hold stuff in for a period of time, when the smallest thing like you done broke a pencil, now fuck you and your kids and all this extra shit because you broke a pencil, and it's like no, you did that. It wasn't just that; it was a bunch of other shit because I never said anything.
No doubt, no doubt.
So.
Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this show up. Had a great show. Appreciate all the commenters. Appreciate everybody watching, following along. Definitely check us out every Monday at 10 p.m. Get our merchandise over at gftradio.creator-spring.com or go over to our website at gftradioshow.com. There is a Shop Now button right on the front page now, or you can go to the Shop Now link and there's pictures of some of our products, and you can click on the link from there and go straight to our shopping page and check out all of our replays over on your favorite podcast channel or check out the video replays on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Sunny?
Oh, sorry. I was creating a shirt. It's your girl, Sunny D. You can find me at IamSunny_D, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok. Of course, you can follow me. I got 983 followers. I need a couple more so I can get to 1,000. So y'all need to follow me. But also go to my website, I'mReservedlyMe.com.
That's my bestie.
What's up, good people? You already know it's your boy Smooth. That is not my information right there. But you can follow me.
I thought I scrolled it. My bad.
You can follow me on Twitter at eTrentGroomy, or you can visit my blog kingstruth.com or catch me on Snapchat at the King's Truth. Holla at your boy, man. Thursdays.
Yes.
The Fans Perspective. Every other Thursday, me and the homie Dane, we break down sports news for you, so check us out.
No doubt.
It's your boy Dame in the. No, I'm kidding.
Stop trying to take your spot flash.
I'm sorry. You can catch me at Another Level Up on Instagram, Agent D-Lo on Twitter, Shinlo on Twitch, Shinlo21 on Twitch, and you can catch me on PlayStation, the Xbox Network, Agent Shinlo.
All right. Sunny, did you pick a date for Sex with Sunny, the next episode?
The next one is the birthday turn up.
Oh, the birthday turn up, May 15th. Yeah, so make sure y'all check us out May 15th. We're going to announce the time at a later date. It'll be in the evening, so May 15th for Sex.
We're going to go live before it goes down.
No doubt, no doubt. I can't wait. It's your boy, Willie Styles, in the building. Get at me everywhere, at Willie Styles, IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Willie.Styles on Snapchat. You can visit me over at stylesradio.com. for all the hot tracks I'm listening to. This week, I will not be doing a Styles Radio Takeover. I will be doing a Styles and Clark Node recap of Mortal Kombat. So make sure you guys come here on Thursday night for that. On Wednesday night, I will have Styles and Chevy. Me and Chevy will be doing the final episode of season 1 for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So make sure you guys join us on Wednesday. That's at 9 p.m. And as always, get at me, williestyles.info, for all my links.
I cannot wait till Wednesday. Yo,
that episode was
and it's no longer called Falcon anymore.
no spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
No spoilers.
Not till Wednesday.
we know how to find you, Keela.
Yeah, I just followed you. I just not followed you, but I sent the friend request on Facebook. So I don't know if you want to be my friend.
Me too.
Make sure y'all go follow Keela over on Facebook. Our toxic friend. We love her though. We all in the friend zone with her. It's cool.
Toxic. She toxic. I'm petty. Let's do it.
I know, right? She toxic. She petty. I'm overly confident
and arrogant. Don't forget arrogant.
Don't forget arrogant.
The devil's advocate.
Right. Smooth is the devil's advocate, and Dame just silly.
Dame is all by himself. Nobody is.
Zay will be my friend. Zay will be my friend.
Zay would.
Tonight.
And but he wanted to play with his toys.
And Robert Basson, we appreciate you, brother, for stopping in as well. So everybody that commented, everybody
thank y'all for commenting,
we love y'all too. So make sure y'all get back with us. And until then, content. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever it takes. Make sure y'all get at us.
See y'all on 7.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sunny D, 1/3 of the podcast GFT Radio Show.
What up, though? It's your boy Willie Styles from the GFT Radio Show. Just letting you know you can catch us every Monday night, 10 p.m. Eastern.
And to get some merch, I got some on right now. Go to teespring.com/stores/GFT Radio.
Grown Folk Talk Radio. Join the conversation. Let's have some fun. Holla.